Hi, this is Craig, and this is another mindfulness video. The theme for this one is flightiness, which is a fun word, and it can mean kind of excitable or constantly moving this way and that. You know, you're flighty, you're not present particularly, you're always thinking about something else. There's a habit of flightiness in many people. So flightiness inherently isn't itself a bad thing or a difficult thing. It's just something that we end up becoming because we're probably distracting ourselves a lot with things, with videos, with media, with social media, with TV, with radio, with constant bombardment of thoughts. So your flightiness comes from your overthinking or your overstimulated mind, overstimulated, stimulized. I've just made a word. That's exciting. Your overstimulated mind. So we have to practice mindfulness and awareness to become more centered, to become more rooted, to become more attentive and aware because flightiness can lead us. We're in our thoughts all the time. I mean, you could be watching this video, but part of your mind is already flighty. It's already gone off to thinking about food or doing something else. You know, your phone might ping at you while you're watching this video, and so you'll think, "Oh, I'll look at that in a minute." But you're kind of part of you is focused on the notification and not the full attention of watching the video. So these are like little examples of what flightiness can mean. Flightiness is also present and prevalent when you're talking to somebody or whether you're trying to listen to somebody. Mindful listening is being fully attentive and present for the person in front of you. You're tuning into their words. You're understanding their words. You're helping people feel heard. Whereas flighty people tend to subconsciously maybe listen for a little bit, and then their mind is like, oh, I've got to be over here or I've got to do something else. And so you lose the presence and you lose the listening and you lose the present moment. Now, people who are more flighty tend to be more nervous, more anxious, more edgy because they're constantly moving in their mind in a flighty way. And that in turn makes their body move in a flighty way. So, too much thinking in your mind can create unease in your body. Whereas mindfulness and peaceful presence, the more you stay in the present moment, the more you're attentive to this moment, there's a calmness, there's a peacefulness. You're not as excitable, you're not as emotional. There's a kind of a peaceful spaciousness. And then that permeates into your whole life. And it's very, very useful because it's very useful in relationships where you're, as I say, you're mindfully listening and you're being present and attentive. It's very good for people to be heard. So that's a skill. But you've also got a peacefulness going through your day. You're also not forgetting things as much. You're more aware and more focused on what you're doing in front of you. You're more able to do things better. You're more able to notice how you're feeling. You're slowing down and pausing in your day to have restful moments. Flighty people don't really rest, you know. And in fact, flighty people have difficulty with sleep because their mind is just so active all the time. So if you're struggling with sleep, if you're struggling with nervousness or anxiety, then the answer is to become less flighty in your daily life. So the way to do that is to begin to notice that, oh, I've just gone off. I haven't finished listening to this person, or oh, I'm having to move. I'm obviously not comfortable just sitting, or I'm having to just keep going. There's this energy of movement all the time. It's like there's no pause, there's no rest, there's no space. So your thoughts are what propel you away from the moment. So if you're watching this, but your mind has already raced off into something else, must put food on, must do this, must do that later, then there's a certain element of flightiness within you. So it's good to begin to watch, to notice the impulse to move on, but catch that and just go, oh, I'm just going to give myself a moment. I'm going to carry on listening to this, or I'm going to just have a breath before I then go off to do whatever my brain is telling me to do. So you're trying to sort of slow down the flightiness, but you have to be aware of it in order to begin to slow it down. Otherwise, you're just caught up in it, you see. So I hope that makes some sort of sense. That's all I really wanted to say. It's quite a short video, this. You find with a lot of flighty people, they have like attention disorders as well, because they're forever distracted. They're forever moving on to the next thing. So this is a reminder, this whole video is a reminder to slow down, to find space, to breathe, to meditate, to notice when that feels a little bit edgy, but carry on anyway for a little while, to just extend those moments of peaceful calm. You're just not used to doing it. That's why it feels a little bit unsettling. You're maybe used to rushing, used to doing, used to always thinking about something. So it's very good to take a moment to stop and notice that flightiness, to notice that need to keep moving and to challenge it a little bit, to just come back to yourself, come back to this moment, this very moment of nothingness, nothing going on here. All I need to do is sit. I can put my hand on my heart. I'm just having a moment. And that's settling body and it's settling mind. It's creating calmness. It's creating spaciousness. It's creating all these things that are a counteract to anxiety, nervousness, edginess, anger, frustration, problems in your life. If there are problems in your life, more being, more centeredness, more spaciousness, more moments just to let things settle. You need to settle. One thing at a time. Watch the video. Do nothing but watch the video. The video ends, you have a breath, and then you move on. Try and live life that way. Not always easy, because our habit energy, as I say, pulls us all the time. So thank you for watching. As I say, it's a short video just talking a little bit about flightiness. I hope it was useful to you, and have a lovely rest of your day. And I'll speak to you again another time. Bye bye just now.